YouTube? I'm going to just do a quick pop-up today. I got some chores. I got a doctor's appointment, so no normal fishing live this morning. But I figured I got to do some applesauce today. I might as well get that going now. It takes like about 8 hours in the crock pot. And you got to feed the chickens and do the garden. Thought you guys might want to come out and hang out or catch it on the rewatch. Let's see, let me get into all chat. I don't know, I always forget to do this. All messages. All right. So we're just going to start by using this peeler here. It's going to take the skin and core the apple, and we're going to load this crock pot up with apples. It's pretty simple. The chickens will get the scraps. I need a knife. That's all you got to do. Over and over again. We just get a big assortment of apples, mix them all up. Sometimes I don't put anything on them. It's just straight up apples. Today I got a little bit of a different recipe I'm going to try, a little more flavor. We do grow our own apples, but these guys here from the orchard, right this time of year, they're like $5 for a big box of them, so it doesn't pay to put your own in here at that cost. See, we got 2 people in the house. Good morning, good morning. Let me know if you got questions. I'll answer the questions. We're going to do applesauce. We did apple chips in the dehydrator already. The apple chips come out looking like that. We did a short on that one, but I figured I'd pop up and do a live for the applesauce. See if you can see that all right. Yeah. Still, what's going on? ATC. I'm going to bring you buttered sausage, Brad. Making applesauce right now. Figured I'd pop up since I'm not fishing. I got to run to the doctor's appointment soon, but this takes like 8 hours, so I'm going to try to get this going so that it'll be ready for dinner. We'll jar it later tonight. Man, you know why these apples are on sale. Look at that. Bulk, what's going on, bro? Got Wendy in the house. Good morning, good morning. I'm going to fill this thing up with apples, and we're going to add sugar, cinnamon, salt, and a cup of water basically. And we're going to cook it low heat in the crock pot 8 hours. When it's done, we're going to take it off the heat. We're going to put in a tablespoon of vanilla and a tablespoon of butter. All that stuff's optional. You just straight up cook this for 8 hours, you got applesauce. All the fruit, all the sugar is already in it. You don't need anything more. See, we got anyone else in the house? Got all the regulars in the house going on. I don't think I'm going to pop up fishing, honestly, because I think I'm going to end up going to another doctor straight after this one. Or have to go to like a store to buy the brace for my foot or something. It's going to be something. Am I in the picture? Yo, Raptor Will, what's going on? ASMR time? Kind of. If I would shut up and just do this, it might be ASMR. But there's nothing ASMR about my voice. We'll add the sugar in now. It'll help that. It'll help that kind of dissolve and break down a little bit right away. And then I'll put a cup of hot water in there at some point just to help that sugar get dissolved. And then we'll go, as soon as this thing's full, we'll go feed the chickens the scraps. And then we got a few beans out there probably to pick and some lettuce and kale. I'll pick that while we're out there. Welcome in. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Good day from Australia. Sweet. We got Bulkinator in here as well. He's also from Australia. Welcome in. We're mainly a fishing channel, but YouTube's my full-time gig, so we cut costs wherever we can. So we raise crops, produce, chickens, whatever we can do to make an extra buck or save an extra buck is what we do. tired of working for the man, you know what I mean? No more 9 to 5. Took early retirement, so I'd rather work and enjoy what I do than waste my life for somebody else. Chickens are gonna be thrilled. I'm surprised they're not squawking out there already. Frog Gaming and stuff. What's going on, bro? Hey, Rod, welcome in, buddy. Just a quick pop-up. We got South Australia. I'm not sure exactly what part of Australia Bulk is in. That's him right there, incredible Bulk. River Rat, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Tilt this down a little bit more. This time of year, we usually make applesauce, apple butter, and apple chips constantly. Here's the apple chips we made. Got about 10 jars of those made. Now we're doing applesauce. And apple butter is like my favorite thing for breakfast. Apple butter on scrapple. Awesome. Anyone know what scrapple is? Josh Bravo, watching from Uganda. Sweet, bro, sweet. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. It's gonna be a total of a cup of sugar, but I just I sprinkle it as I go. This one's got like a little tumor thing on it, you know. Looks good though. It's just a lump. That's all. Nothing to worry about. This is all farm fresh stuff. No chemicals on these. Just bugs. If the bugs don't like, if you pick something and there's no bugs on it, instead of you being happy about that, that should make you stop and wonder right there why there ain't no bugs on your produce. But we did wash these good, so we've got rid of all the little critters that might be hanging out. You don't have to be perfect. A little bit of skin left on it, doesn't matter. You just got to clean this little piece here. That's why the skin got left behind on that one. Queen Dixie, we're making applesauce. Welcome in. Simple recipe. You're going to fill this 5-quart crock pot up with sliced, peeled, and cored apples. It's 1 cup of sugar. And really, that's all you need. You can just do the apples. But I do a cup of sugar, cup of water, cinnamon, nutmeg. And then when they're done, I'm doing after they're going to go in the crock pot for 8 hours. When they're done, I do a 1/4 cup butter and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Kids like it better that way, so I make it that way for the kids. Jody, what's going on? Flames is in the house. What's up, bro? Another Pennsylvania dude right there. Josh Bravo. Can get used camera for vlogging. Nah, I must have missed something. I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro. Almost got this thing filled. We'll top it off with water. We'll plug this thing in, and then we'll go play with the chickens. Stephen Merchant, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we're doing applesauce. We did apple chips the last couple nights. Some of the applesauce, what we usually do is we cook the applesauce 8 to 10 hours, and then we'll take half of this out, jar it for applesauce. The other half we'll cook another 24 hours on low, and we'll make apple butter from that. I mean, our apple butter, I know people have different recipes, but our apple butter is literally just overcooked applesauce. I don't know if that's real apple butter or not, but I don't really care. It tastes amazing. You can spread it on meat, whatever you want to put it on. Use it instead of jelly. Getting close, getting close. The hard part is finding the right size apples. Like these won't even fit in the peeler. And I don't got time to do it any other way. I need them to fit here. So those big ones we'll slice down and we'll do something different with them, I guess. Maybe we'll even bake them or make apple pie from those guys. Let's see. Red Peppa, good morning in Pennsylvania. King of Prussia, yo! Schwenksville right here. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. It's the season of the year where apples are everywhere. They're cheap. So you can jar this stuff. You can make apple chips, applesauce, apple butter for the whole year. We give it as gifts too. In fact, my kid's bus driver, he's going to be getting a jar of the apple butter. He loves the apple butter on Scrapple just like I do. You can really press down on this because that's going to it's all going to condense pretty heavily once we start cooking. So you want to pack it in here. Let's hit it with the spices here. Teaspoon of cinnamon. We try not to inhale this. Midwest, welcome in. Depression mode. Awesome. Frog Gaming. Looks like fun. It's fun. I'm rushing because I got a doctor's appointment down in the city I got to get to. It's like an hour drive. But I want to have this done for tonight. It's been pretty warm, but teaspoon of salt as well. It's been pretty warm, honestly. But this time of year, once it gets a little cooler, we try not to turn the heat on. And we really start cranking this stuff up, kind of like as free heat for the house. Most days we'll have a Crock-Pot running and the dehydrator. And it just adds a little extra warmth to the house and it smells really good. And we use everything, all the scraps, you'll see in a minute. We'll go down and feed the chickens. So I think that's good for the applesauce. You know what, let's fill it up. Let's fill it up. Let's see, catch up on a second here. Flames, Tennessee fan, Queen Dixie, thank you all from Tennessee. Sweet, sweet, welcome in. We got Tennessee in the house. Awesome, awesome. Great catfishing down there for sure. I can't wait to get this foot fixed. It's driving me nuts. I'm pretty darn active and it's hurting. It's hurting. It's infecting with what I do on a daily basis. So I had to, as much as I don't like doctors, it's time. Salt, sugar, water, cinnamon. All I need is a cup of hot water in there. Let's do a couple more. And we'll get to the next step. Wine cellar, welcome, welcome. You want to eat that apple? It smells amazing. It smells amazing. I'm surprised the cats aren't out here. There's one right there, but that one's afraid to come out because our stray cat is a bully. All right, let's see. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Now, don't be judging me with my kitchen, man. I got a lot of dishes, but they are in the process of being cleaned. That's just the way we run. Let's move a spot here. These guys, that's our compost. That's going to go right out to the chickens in a minute. We'll go feed those guys. Let me clear these dishes. Need to be washed. They're already rinsed out, scrubbed. Let me get the Crock-Pot. Okay. I know I need to put a little more salt on this, but we'll get this cranking on high for now. Let that tap. We have well water here. I'm going to make sure it gets nice and hot. We also have a water softener, but I got to get the, you want to make sure you don't have the water from the water softener in your cooking. So there should be at least one line of water in your house that's not treated. Makes a difference when you're cooking. Believe me, it does. Now because we have sugar in here and we're pretty low temperature, about an hour or two in, you're going to want to come back and give this a good stir. Make sure that sugar gets soaked up in the water. And also, I need to hit it with a little bit more salt. Let's see. Let me get the lid on this, and then we'll go feed the chickens. Okay. There's some scraps. Lid on. All right, let me get you guys down here. Change this angle here. Yeah, you remember they're little cute babies? Now they're big raptors. Big old raptors now. Yeah, they're pumping out. We're getting about 2 dozen eggs. Well, about a dozen eggs a day, I guess. So they're doing really good. Let me get my shoes on here. Okay, extreme close up. Unscripted girl, welcome in, welcome in. Let me get out of this house here. Okay. It's kind of getting in the fall here. We got some cherry tomatoes there we can pick. Here's the raptors. Okay, guys. Let's see if I can do this without spilling. There we go. They'll turn that right in the compost. You guys can watch them in a minute. I'm going to add some regular food to these guys. Which one? I'm still getting used to this. Adventure and gardening, welcome in. Outfish Ontario, welcome in. Welcome in. Yep, I just watched him fishing live up there for, I think, Channel Cats mainly. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Be right back. Let me get some chicken food here. You can't eat just apples, dude. You need your good stuff. All right, all right. Make sure they have water over here. Get over to the coop. Oh, they laid eggs down here again. That's the problem with new chickens. They're dumb. They lay them wherever. This guy's digging a hole down to nowhere over here. Let's go see what we got. Make sure they have water. They've got water. They're still roosting right there, so that's where all the poop is. You just have to, we do the, I don't know what they call it. There's a method to this where you just keep throwing hay on top of it all winter long, just to keep it clean. And it actually builds a little bit of warmth in the winter time. And this is our egg collection system over here. Whoop, there's one in it. Let me get out of here before she freaks out. Right there. Hey, buddy. Okay. We'll have to get the eggs later. She'll freak on us. Let's see. I've also got an overprotective rooster. Yeah, roosters, that's what they're good for, overprotection. They are crazy like that. We've got one in the batch, but he doesn't crow yet. He's overdue to start crowing. But we keep him, we have a pretty big fenced in area for him. Just because we got so many hawks, coyotes, and fox here. And their coop itself's very safe. This is pretty safe, and we walk the line every day, making sure there's no, holes that they're working on. But yeah, it works pretty good. I'll tell you, those roosters are nasty, but they're very protective. And it's kind of cool watching them. Here's our garden. We got thyme, sage, rosemary, strawberries. They're really protective of the hens, and they always let them eat first. This is my oldest boy's cactus garden, which we're starting to prep for winter. Brought some of the stuff already inside. He's always growing something. This is Rocky Mountain pine. He's starting over here. It's coconut tree. Still hasn't sprouted, but it's still wet, so it's still trying. Some more cactus cuttings that he's working on. Blueberry bush cutting, looks like it's taking. That one's good. The other one is another cutting. I'm not sure if that's going to take. Templin, welcome in, welcome in. Exactly, exactly. The roosters are very cool. They'll take 2 pecks at it, and then they'll let the hens eat first. I think it's pretty cool. And they'll die for the hens. A good rooster will die for the hens. Many of our roosters have died that way before, protecting them from hawks and things like that. This is the dehydrator that we use here. We may do that tonight. We're going to make another batch. We're going to keep buying these boxes of apples while they're $5, while they're in season here. Yeah, I got like another 10 minutes before I have to run. We'll go on the far side of the garden. Kind of hesitate to go over there because I smelled something weird and I just have a feeling there's roadkill over there. Let's see. Let's check the front real quick. You're a night emergency medical technician. Awesome. That's a very important job. Did the trainer sneaker spawn yet? I moved them out of the way. This is a volunteer. I think it's a bell pepper. I was hoping they were jalapenos. It's kind of looking like a bell pepper to me. They probably won't make it. Marigolds are good. I got to break some seeds off for next year here. Kale's going to be good. I'm going to cover this with plastic, and the kale should go till Christmas, I'm hoping. Green bean plant is still producing. My kids graze. They eat their vegetables while they're waiting for the bus, believe it or not. This is the fall crop of lettuce. Doing good. We got some miscellaneous volunteers that just like pop up here and there, and we just throw a cage around it. I don't even know what this one is. I think it's a cantaloupe. My boys thought it was a watermelon. I think it's a cantaloupe. Let's see what else we got. 7:45 to 4 a.m. Oh man, you're gonna see some stuff in those hours. Thanks, Outfish Ontario. Appreciate it. This is a fall batch of radishes, and I don't know why. Maybe it was too hot, but they never bulbed up. And now some bugs I don't really care. I'm just letting it go to seed. I'm hoping they'll go to seed like this lettuce is, and we'll harvest some of those seeds and throw them in envelopes for next year. Here's another miscellaneous thing my kids thought was a watermelon. I'm thinking cantaloupe or some type of hybrid. Our basil, we've already harvested seeds from. You can see the dark seed pods. They're ready to go. Asparagus. Had a great year for the asparagus. Sweet peas are doing good. I'm coming around the harvest, but you know I'm going to eat it all. I don't know how much is on here. My boys have been eating it. I'd rather them just eat it right off the bush, because you serve it on their plates, they don't eat it. But they come out here and they'll pick them all day. So we try to pick vegetables and have them on a little plate right on the middle of the dining room table, like all day long. I hear my deer feeder going. Oregano over here. I gotta pull some of that up and dehydrate that too, and make some oregano for the season, for the winter. That's right, Steve. Nothing better than eating it right off the plant. Spent a lot of time in A&E over the years. Oh yeah, yeah. Eric, what's going on, buddy? Good morning to you. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Hold on. I don't want to accidentally lock anyone out. Yeah, keep the politics out of it. We don't do politics on this channel. Worldwide, US, none of it. Nobody seems to know any of the issues anymore. They just either like somebody or they hate somebody. Yeah, forget that. Every time I go on that side of the yard, we lose signal. I forgot. I'll have to pick those zucchini. I don't know if you guys saw them. There's 3 pumpkins and 2 zucchinis that are ready to be picked. So we just pot up the sweet peas in the back of the asparagus. It's my coneflower or echinacea. We leave these up even though they're ugly. The golden finch, all the birds eat this stuff all winter long. Eventually my wife will get sick of looking at it and she'll cut it down, but then she'll hang it up from a tree so that they can still use it for nesting and seed. These are the yucca project we're working on. My kid wanted that stuff. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we got a lot more stuff, but I'm running out of time here. And loud truck. guy must be rich. He rides that big truck all over the place. All right, let's go back here. We got 24 people in here, 17 thumbs up. I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta get down to the city for a doctor's appointment. Did I fall into a hole? I might have. I don't have internet on that side of my yard. Hopefully I'm back. Butterfly bush. Yep, that's my son Lyle's favorite bush on our property. Am I back? Hopefully Rod's just a little behind and you can at least see me to close this thing out and scroll up here, see if I missed anybody. Thank you guys for keeping it clean in here. It is family friendly in here. All right, Stu sees me. I'm back. I'm back, baby. I got to run. I just thought I'd pop up and show you what I do. I got Dish Mountain to do, and then I got to get down to the city. So appreciate y'all. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Might pop up later fishing. Don't know yet, but we'll see how it goes. Catch y'all later.